Alright guys, Simon here, we're playing Assassin's Creed 2 and I believe now is a good time to continue with the main quest. We just finished the... oh, there's more money in the village chest, maybe I should go pick that up. Because that thing like fills up, like if you leave it for like 2, 4... leave it like for an hour and a half or so, the thing just fills up and then it doesn't accumulate money anymore. So I might just go pick that up. So we just finished... here it is. So, Palazzo Medici, or Palazzo di Medici, the Medici house, I guess, which is significantly smaller in the game than it is in real life. It's like when the proportions are off like that, it's kind of difficult to recognize this thing. But there you go. So we just did a kind of impromptu architecture tour of that. So now let's go back to the main quest. Now what are you doing? Just
I say,
grab
he's
that.
certainly a Jew.
I am a Jew. Agile, you mean?
What would make a man Provence? Of course.
Maybe I should change the colors. Should get a different... Let's see what colors we have. Dye clothes? Florentine mahogany, that's like dark brown. Florentine scarlet? Red and yellow, Florentine crimson, red and black. Let's go with Florentine scarlet. I've got money to spare now, so I'm just kind of wasting it on random things. So there we go, we lost the green and we placed it with the red. So where are we going? Oh, this way. Let's go... just very quickly go back to Monteriggioni to pick up the money and then very quickly come back because we can. I wonder if we should take a look at the paintings we've collected as well. I don't think it's that interesting. Oh hey, it's that guy. That's that guy. Let's get him. Let's get him.
No, stay away from
No, what? How did... get him. Oh, hey. I didn't really mean to kill him outright. There you go. 1,000. That's probably not worth it. That's so not worth the money. Okay, so those guards, they're looking at that poster. So let's not get the poster from there. And then there's these guys looking at this poster. They maybe they can't see it. Let me see if they can see me if I try to grab this poster here. Oh, they don't see me. Okay, good. So I need to grab one more poster to lose my notoriety. There should be one. I'm heading the wrong way, aren't I? I'm not heading north. I was meant to head north to... oh, it's behind this building. I was meant to head north to get to the fast travel. Oh, that's another guy. Let's just leave them alone. I don't really need their money and I don't really want to waste time.
That's a man, not like an eagle.
Getting the posters. Do you guys see that on the wall there? What is that thing? This thing. Oh, it's just the hook thing. Not sure what that is. Haha, so I say that I'm gonna do the main quest and then just spend a lot of time running around doing random things. But this game is a bit like that. Like there's a lot of stuff to do. More so than the first game, obviously. And I think there's even more stuff later on in the sequels. But for now, like you can get carried away doing these things quite a lot. Okay, this is not where I was meant to go. We haven't looked closely at this building yet, have we? I don't remember what this is, but it's kind of fancy. Look at that, we've got like a painted ceiling inside here. That's probably not accurate. Okay, here's the fast travel. Why do these guys have like feathers in their caps? Aren't you fancy? Alright, Monteriggioni? Yes. brutes are fierce fighters. We learn to sidestep them and then stab them in the back. I wonder how reliably I can do that in combat. It's kinda tricky. A special assassin's tomb has been added to the map, revealing the entrance to the auditory family crypt. So that's like a bonus thing if you play along with the Uplay thing. You can unlock that. We've already done it though. Like the Uplay thing, it says you're supposed to do it from chapter 5 onwards, but we did it like back in chapter 3 or something. So I'm not sure how that works. Get down. In fact, since we're here, let's put the other stuff in as well. So we've upgraded everything from the architect. So let's grab 30 grand. Let's put the codex pages here. It's one extra one, alright. We can rotate these things. No, I'm just gonna ignore that for now. We'll figure that out once we got all the pages. And then we can also put some of these symbols, the medallions. So the glow. Can I examine? Can place seal? There we go. Yes. So there's 2 of them. Examine. Place seal. That's 3. And I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. So we got 3. 3 left to find before we can get Altair's armor. And now let's go upstairs and put the feather in the box. I don't know how many feathers we've got. I also have not actually spent very much time looking for feathers. I don't know if I'll do that. I didn't find all the flags in the first game. I didn't even... yeah, I haven't done that, so I don't know if I'm gonna bother finding all the feathers in this game. Alright, there we go. There's a few more things to hand in. Just quickly come up here. 26 out of 100. We're a quarter done. So this is apparently our private office up here. And we get portraits of the people we've killed. Seems a little bit macabre, but okay. So Uberto Alberti, this is a picture of the Templar Uberto Alberti, Florentine Gonfalonieri of Justice, and a traitor to my family. And then there's Vieri di Pazzi, Templar, and then the other Pazzi, Francesco de Pazzi, also dead. So these are real people, but obviously their real stories are quite a bit different from their stories in the game, so don't confuse the plot in the game for reality, even though it borrows so much from, you know, real history. Still can't talk to mother. Let's see, a bunch of paintings. Didn't I buy a bunch of paintings of naked women? Didn't I do that? I'm pretty sure I did that. So these are, there we go, naked woman. Hand on the crotch. It's art, guys. It's art. I don't know. I feel like... I mean, there must be some degree of perviness involved with, you know, their decision to paint naked women. Not that many naked men. You know, back in the ancient Greek, you know, the ancient Greeks, they were also, you know, naked men statues. I guess in Renaissance there were many naked men too. But most of the nakedness is the woman. Some gender issues here maybe. I'm not gonna go too much into that. Not here. Alright, so we've got a few naked woman paintings. We might find a few more. Or buy a few more. Also, the town's looking better, isn't it? Hold on, let me just check the... oh, look at that! They've cleaned up the facade, put a bunch of flags up, put a bunch of giant assassins' symbols on these flags, just in case anybody was wondering who lived here. Yes, it's assassins. So as we upgrade the town, we clean up the facade and stuff, which is kind of nice. So everything's looking a bit more lively. The shops are also, you know, fancier now that we've upgraded them. That's a strange mismatch in the texture there. That's a bit odd. Why would they do that? I don't know. I wonder if the texture's just missing there. No, they've plastered the fancy shops, but then the buildings right beside them are not plastered. It's a bit strange. Alright, so there's that. I'm not sure if that's interesting for you guys. Let's go on with the main quest now, finally. What's here? Alright. So Florence, where's the closest we can get to? I guess Leonardo's workshop is the closest to where Lorenzo de Medici is waiting for us to give us the next quest. Probably gonna open up the next part of the town of Florence. In which case, it might be time for us to do the big architecture tour of Florence. Minus the places we've already looked at, which is Palazzo Medici and the Duomo. It's good that they've picked some famous buildings to put missions inside, so you get to run around the interior. I like that, you know. I don't know, like, what their line of reasoning is. I'm guessing it's probably just, you know, they're thinking, okay, we've got these fancy buildings. Is this my house? Yeah, it is. So they're probably thinking, like, we've got these fancy buildings, might as well put some gameplay in it, because they're pretty impressive buildings. They're probably, you know, thinking gameplay first, but for me, what are you... Serious. But, you know, for me, you know, the way I see it is, hey, you know, they've put fancy architecture in the game. And, you know, they've provided gameplay, which, you know, gives us an excuse to look at these buildings closely and to explore them, which is great. It's a great, let me just find this poster. Like, everybody wins, you know, like the architecture is portrayed well in the game, and then the game is more interesting because of the unique environments, the unique level designs, and, you know, in historic buildings. Like, everybody wins. I like that. Okay, so here's the bridge over the Arno. Ponte Vecchio, that's what it's called. It's pretty cool. It's a shame we only come back now after a long time. So as I said in the beginning of this game, like, they put shops on the bridge. Like, you almost don't realize it's a bridge when you're walking along it, until you get to the middle and you realize, hey, we're actually on a bridge. Like, you know, that looks like a street, doesn't it? And that's the whole point, really, to make it so that, you know, it's like a... Can I tackle? Can I tackle? How do you tackle? Never mind. We don't need his money. Hey, Lorenzo, what's up?
When I was 6 years old, I fell into the Arno. I soon found myself drifting down and into darkness. Certain my life was at an end. Instead, I woke to the sound of my mother weeping. At her side stood a stranger, soaking and smiling at me. My mother explained that he had saved me, and so began a long and prosperous relationship between two families. Yours and mine. I am sorry I could not save your father and brothers.
You have nothing to apologize for. I believe Jacopo de Pazzi played a part in their deaths. The attack on you as well. I need to find him.
That coward fled before we could arrest him.
Have you any leads?
No, they've hidden themselves well.
Hey,
Jacopo was not the only conspirator to escape.
if they work with Jacopo, they were surely involved in the plot against my family as well. Give me their names.
Antonio Maffei, Archbishop Francesco Salviati, Stefano da Bagnone, and Bernardo Baroncelli.
Bene. I will go and see my uncle. He has men stationed in the countryside.
Wait, before you go,
A codex page.
I took it from the files of Francesco de Pazzi, seeing as he clearly no longer needs it. I've always had an interest in things of antiquity, as did your father.
It is meaningful to me as well.
Then consider it a gift. Che il Signore ci protegga.
Okay, we are not going to the next part of Florence. We just had 4 more people we have to kill now. Just in case you thought this game was too short. 4 more people for us to kill, so we can't access... Nope. Can't access the other part of Florence.